Hi, welcome to Southwest Systems. This is Aidan. I'm going to run through the Hairdressers and Barbers EPOS Till System software, which is the cloud. This is the web portal, so the website that you go on to basically analyze report information and also program the system, add new products, change prices, do all the usual day-to-day business stuff. And I'm going to try and keep it under sort of 15 minutes. I want to keep it concise and get to the point. So many customers now are utilize 2020, 2021. Many people are utilizing web-based services, and every business should be doing this now. Now, the golden great benefit of our system is that you can use the front end system without the cloud back office software, so no monthly fees. So customers with Southwest Systems have the option of no cloud or cloud. Obviously, we're going to recommend the cloud, but if you don't want to pay the cloud or are looking to add it on at a later date, then you can run without it, and therefore that will keep your initial outlay for your business to a minimum. So as you can see here, we've got branches, users, reports, programming, configuration, stock, which is a module or add-on, employees an add-on, caching up an add-on, and there's various sort of options you can choose. So when you first look at the software, most people will have branches, users, reports, programming, configuration, the standard setup. So if I go into branches, you've got branch 1, branch 2. So this is if you're a salon, hairdressers, multi-site, and want to access, say, 1 or 2 branches on the same back office. It's very easy to use. Then from there, you can access as users. So you've got the cloud back office software users. You can have one user who's a supervisor. You have manager level. You've also got, you can set up, supervisors and managers and tailor those features so that they can only access certain things. Reports. Now, reports is where you're going to run all your sort of end of day Z reports. You're going to have your financial reports. You're going to have your sales reports. You're going to have various hourly reports, hourly by item, hourly by staff. And if you're doing commission for a salon, whether it's per chair or commission, you can do that, run that report in the clerk summary per branch. So when you run this report, it's very easy to do. You'd run the data, and on here it will tell you how many net sales have been done by Kelly, discounts, credit card and draw. We can add commission levels in here, however you want to do it. Again, all the reports can be run by date range. So say I want to look at last week or last month, it will change the report information. If you've got a multi-branch, I'm just going to look at branch 1 or all the branches. You can specify every single piece of information from each branch. So say I want to look at item sales per branch, and I said, right, let's go and look at in all branches what we've taken today. So branch 1, we've done a sort of OAP haircut, 2 grades, 1 grade, cut and shave, bob haircut, etc. So these can be all tailored to exactly how you want the system to be. It's very easy to use, and again, you've got your cash by branch, which is basically a financial report. Now, all the reports can be printed to and saved to Excel. They can be saved to PDF using Adobe Acrobat, which is a free download, and obviously you can save to CSV. So it's very easy to get information, which you just press export to here in the top right. So I'm going to say PDF. I've got Adobe Acrobat downloaded, so this is going to load up straight away. I can now email this to whoever, my boss, my accountant. And again, we can go back in here. We can say, right, okay, I need it in CSV. This is a financial report. I've run it by month or by week or whatever date range. And then as long as you've got a licensed copy of Excel, it will then display the data. Now, in the field of vision, you'll be able to see this other side, but for the demo purposes, you can just see these columns here. But it's that easy to work the system. So if I move it now, you can see it. So it's all formatted in exactly the same, exactly the format that you would want for whether it's your accountant, your account software, whatever. It can be all exportable, then imported in. So from there, you can run other things like journals. So this will tell you what each system has done. You can basically run, depending on the branch, the information from each till, and then it will display any information if it's available for each till. So we've got some here. So these can be reprinted at the till. It can be run on the till as well. But this is every single bit of information here. And then from there, you've got the sales log. So say you wanted to look at a particular person. I'm going to look at all cashiers. And you can look at specific tills. and use a date range, and this will tell you in real time every bit of information button press from the till. So Kelly is doing a lot of the work, as you can see here. We'll go on, this is all done by date and time, so the date and time is here on the left hand side. And again, this can be all exported to any output you want, PDF, XLS, which is Excel, and CSV. If I want to print it, you can print it straight from the software, or you can basically save it to PDF. It's that easy to do. Now, the other information is programming. So again, very easy. You just go programming. You then press PLUs. And I'm going to just change the male cut. So gents cut has increased to 1250. And then save. Under fives, we're going to put this down by 750, save. And then once you're ready, you just go prepare data for sending here, this blue box in the top left. And you press prepare, and that will send the changes to each till, just the one till, two tills, whatever your combination is of what you've got in store in each business. So it's that easy. If a staff member leaves, so Ben leaves and Tracy D takes over, again, you just copy the information here. You just copy the information, save it, prepare data for sending, and that name will now change. And also you can change the PIN numbers on there as well. You can have no PIN numbers or no PIN numbers, however simplistic you want it or complicated. In terms of configuration, we can also edit other things like void reasons, so change of mind, these are reasons when you void an item, overring. It just builds a profile for the manager, so you can void stuff off. In terms of VAT, we've got 20% and 0%, and obviously we can alter that. We've also got a manufacturers list where if you wanted to list the brands, so like TG, say you wanted that in there, or we can fully customize it. You can link that to each product, then it's that easy to use, and you can then run a report by manufacturer or brand and see what's selling, what's best selling and not. So if I go back into the reports area, and I go, I believe it's by item sales per manufacturer. I don't have any data at the moment for that, but if I did have, then that report there will tell me what is popular and what's not. So from there, you've also got information such as favourites. So if something's popular, you can basically identify your favourites, and favourites will list all the popular reports that you've ticked, as you see on the right hand side here. So item sales per branch is a favourite. Clerk summary per branch is a favourite. So these are the favourites I've done here. So I put top 50 bestsellers in as well. So say I go top 50 bestsellers, and we're going to look at the top 20. I'm going to change. It doesn't have to be 50. I'm going to change it to 20, and it's by volume. And we're going to see, right, what is best selling straight away by date range at that site, for that salon, for that hairdressers. And then it will build the report, and then it will list exactly what's popular. So volume is this middle column here. So we've sold 39 dads and lads today, which is a lot, extremely a lot amount of sales, but there's the amount, and then any discounts done against it. So discounts can be loyalty, 5%, 10%. We can do a swipe card if you want that, but most people tend to just give a manual discount because you don't have to pay for swipe cards, which costs money, but we can do that as well. So it's very easy to use. Lots of customers really like the system, and I would strongly recommend it. There's other various features we can do, but the core of it is that. So if we want to change products, so change the matte clay, we do it here, save. We can also change the name of it here. So if I made a mistake here and I want to put putty, we just change both here because one's on the till and one's on the receipt. It's a priced item. There's the VAT rate if it's 20 or 0. You can change the colour on the till for the button, and then you just save. And it's easy as that. And if you want to add a new item, so say we did TBS matte putty, say it was TBS matte wax, so you can clone the item by pressing this clone button in the top right. So I'm just going to put wax here, copy and paste. It's the same price, but it could be different. Save it, and that's how easy it is. That TBS matte wax, this ID here, 132, the bottom one, that's the new item. So you can clone products in the same department. It's really easy to add and edit, so I can add new PLU going here, but cloning is of an item in the same department is the best way of doing it. And that's really it, really. I mean, we've got a lot more reports in here. Your main is basically sales and sales, sales Z and sales. And hourly sales by POU, hourly sales by clerk, hourly sales per branch, cost per branch. I've talked about the commission. The only other module that you can have is stock, and this will basically look at what stock you've ordered in. It will do wastage. So when you have the stock add-on, which is a small additional cost, you can basically order in with suppliers, wastage, transfers, suppliers. So suppliers here, you'd put them in, you'd list them. So in this case, I'm just going to do a demo. I'll just show you a quick, just in terms of a product. Lead day is 2 working days, 2 days. So what you need to do when you use the stock is you need to add a product and link it to the supplier. So TBMS matte putty, I'm going to convert this to, it's going to cost me £2. I count in items, it's an item. The default supplier is Southwest Systems, SWS, TBS, PUT. So I'm going to convert that. And then what happens is when you now go into when you order this, when you go into stock and order this, if I go add new order, there's various ordering you can do, blank, minimum, max. I'm just going to do a blank one. If I go TBS, there it is, the putty. So I'm going to order 10 of these. They're £2. So 10 times 2 equals 20, plus the VAT is 24. You can add more lines of stuff. And then once you're happy with that, you can press OK. And then it creates an order in here, which you can print or save to PDF and email to your supplier, or just ring it through. Depends on how you do it. But here's the order. There's the supplier reference, the cost. That's for your records, and it's held on the cloud indefinitely. And then when you're happy, you just go receive order. So when the delivery comes in with the delivery note, you can write comments for each order here, e.g. one on back order. But obviously the delivery comes in, we've received 10, complete the order document. And as soon as you complete the order document, that will then go into stock. And that's done. So then when you run your reports now, under reports, if you run stock, and you run a real-time stock report, it will then tell you basically what you've got in stock. So stock values, it's this one here. So it's now said we've ordered in the putty, there's 10, unit cost of 2, value cost of 20. So if I went on the till now, on Southwest Systems till, and sold one, and press cash or card, that in real time within about 5 seconds would drop to 9. And that's it. Thank you for listening to Southwest Systems video on the hairdressers and barbers system. If you want to basically subscribe to our YouTube page, I'd be very grateful. And also you can tick the bell for any new notifications. And also please like us. If you need a quotation, please email us at info@southwestsystemsuk.com and we'll be more than happy to help you and send you a quote. Thank you.